As our Thai Airways jet settles down through the clouds toward Da Nang, Vietnam, so many thoughts and emotions are streaming through my head. I look down at the Han River, the very river that I patrolled at night for 7 months, 34 years ago. And I think about that night, September 6, 1969, where I was wounded under the Marble Mountains. Those mountains now appear in the lens in the top center of my picture. I can actually see them right now. As we move northward along the Han River toward Da Nang, a great adventure unfolds for myself and my two wonderful companions from EAS. I think about what EAS has done for me and what this trip will mean. I'm so powerfully grateful for everything that I've been offered here. And what could become of these next few days is unknown to us. We're entering this communist country now, and as we settle down into the Da Nang complex, ready for landing, you can even see the MiG jets peeking out of their little bunkers. And this trip is going to be extremely revealing and meaningful. So many emotions and thoughts for me. The only thing that I can say about this trip is, let's open ourselves to it, give it our best, and with that, here we go on our great adventure in Da Nang. Well, I can't tell you how interesting this is. We're just arriving with our wonderful driver, Kim. There he is. And Porter, right here. David, we're all here now.
Happy New Year.
Yes, it's Happy New Year. This is the busiest day of the year for Da Nang for their New Year today. And we're driving right along next to the Han River. I think we're coming upon some Coast Guard vessels here and some ships as they move out to shore. I'd like to try to explain the transportation system here. It's a free-for-all at every intersection, and motorcycles are the mode of transportation. Our record so far is to see 4 people on one motorcycle. Very common to have 3. Most motorcycles actually have 2 people on them. Now crossing the Han River in an area that I never saw or was, but if you look out in the distance, you'll see Marble Mountain. It's the big round hump one on the far right. Some of the fishing fleet off to the left. Passing a little not prime real estate on our way out to the Da Nang complex after crossing the Han River. Again, today is New Year's Day, very auspicious time. And actually, in these days are the very days that I arrived here before. You just have to see some of this marble carving here as we hit the base of the Marble Mountains, and are still searching for the exact spot I was, but these carvings are astounding. Using the marble, for panning fast, using the marble from the Marble Mountains and carving these magnificent statues, some of them are as much as 10 feet tall, probably weighing 2,000 pounds. How we would ever ship something like this back, I don't know. Even these structures here, nothing was here when I was here before. We are coming down along the Han River though, and this is familiar. If we pan a little off here, we'll look through the brush to the Han River. And then if I get the right look at this, we'll understand the Han River at the base of Marble Mountain. Now we are in the back side of the Marble Mountain complex that I worked, exactly on the back side. This is the mountain here that I worked the most, right there. We moved in these mountains, and we're facing west now. This is a little more characteristic of what we actually saw. We're now on the south side, though, of the complex. And now we come around to the Han River. This is the area, exact area that I worked in. Up here is Dame 1 and Dame 2 through this region. And that sand mound is the mound we came off of. You see the water bowls in the distance. This pastoral scene. The sand mound we came off of a first friendly village. Out there to second friendly village. And then finally out across that big island right there with the trees. There's the one marble mountain. These are the hills that precede it. That is what we called the crow's nest right there. And once again, I'll come back again to Marble Mountain. And then we are actually here at the very spot where I was wounded in my last day here. And it actually is right here. I think it's fitting that there's a cemetery here.
This is the pagoda that's in the original picture from 1969.
Go real slow.
Done. And that's the hill where
That is the hill right there.
Jeff got hit. That's the flat land. And there's Jeff.
Well, I thought I'd just start our last full day here with a little filming right out from the hotel room. You can see out there the interesting patios that come off the side of this hotel. It's a very nice hotel, actually. And indeed, overlooking the beautiful Han River. It's a nice morning, about 8 o'clock, probably about 70 degrees with about 95% humidity. It's been cloudy every morning. And it's actually cleared up in the afternoon. That's always nice. Well, on day 3, we start again back to Marble Mountain. Today, a more cloudy day. And we skipped the city life today. Everyone's out on their scooters again on a Monday, dressed a little different. So we came out to the country again today to just pursue this a little more in this exact spot that I worked in and that we all have had a good time in the other day, and quite an experience. Start out a moment here to show you a water bowl. These water bills are not very pleased. They don't like Caucasians very well. And they are a big animal. So we're going right along here, and this is the village number 2 out in front of us here. The number 2 village that I went to, less friendly village. The road we're on here did not exist. Rice paddies here. And then we extend back this direction, looking west. This is where I believe my rear area was, up in there.
Oh yeah, I like that.
And that village was our number 2 village right out there.